We are live with recording. We are live with being live, I suppose. And we are going to jump right into it. The two pick of the man. See, there are even more varieties of men that we need to pick. That's that beautiful logo for Pikmin 2. I wonder if I can still do the things on the menu. I would not even remotely know how, but let's see. Figure it out. I can make a bug. I can make the bug go. So that's enough of that. Time to begin. Well, first let me look at the options. Everything is that pretty much. The two option settings that there are. What is bonuses? Oh, the cutscenes. Right, so then yeah, let us delay no longer and jump right into Pikmin. Ugh. Aquatate Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. He was aided by indigenous creatures, which are called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Aquatate Freight, ran into financial difficulties. We actually got a high-fidelity cutscene this time. Captain Olimar. Planet? Aquatate. Got 2 rings. And there's Aquatate Freight. What a wonderful-looking company he works for. President of Aquatate Freight and local employee. Ooh. Oh, Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad, quite glad, but I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. His entire load of golden Pikmin brand carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. The only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. Oh, whoops. As for the rest of our loan, we have no means to repay it. And then there's a souvenir he brought back from the planet. Olimar, what is that? Brought that back as a souvenir for your kid. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Money, 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 money. Yes, I'm sure that's very valuable. Initiating evaluation of recovered treasure, this artifact is worth 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than a year's salary. If there are more on that planet, they can repay our debt. Oh, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately. Captain Olimar. He literally just got back. He didn't hit an asteroid this time. Looks like he's landing in Africa. To be fair, that's a cutscene, but yes. It does look nicer, in my opinion. Oh. Well, goodbye, Louis. That was close. I've averted a crash landing, running diagnostics. Alert, danger. Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding by his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. Use the controls from the last game to save them. Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. I instruct you to kill. Oh, there they go. They kill. But their onion is not here. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just reestablished my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I'm quite interested in the details of his condition. Now we have 2 people to swap to. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? So, then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. The map that I will not use, because there's only one way to go. Also, like, in this one, you can hold down the camera button and get an actual, like, over-the-shoulder view and see everything. Ooh, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Oliver's report. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Oliver's report, it can be plucked with A. Well, then pluck it he shall. There he is. Pikman himself, yet again. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Oliver's report. It is staring at you. You can throw it and do other things with it. Interesting. Oliver's description of the creatures resembling Pikmin carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Now the journey begins. Get more men with which to pick. Oliver just sitting over there because he can't do anything. Wow. Wow, we can make more Pikmans. The onion injected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must be hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Blah controls. We just play Pikmin 1, we don't need no controls. I missed. I did not miss that time. Excellent. Bring me more. Now we are off. It is a battery that no longer says Duracell. Licensing is stupid and expensive. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it. You must regroup with Olma first. Yes. I understand how to move a camera. Thank you, robot. Oh no, we need some more. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? But now on, use controls to do controlling type things. Yes, very much. I agree. We definitely can't get here yet, as I recall. So we need 35. That's very... I guess it would be crusty. Would be the correct adjective for the bag and why it won't fall as easily. Very crusty bag. The question is, how many Pikmins do I need for the battery? $20, which is not the amount we have currently. However, we will have more than enough soon. Well, maybe not more than enough. We will have enough. Excellent. Grab it. Go forth. And I'm pretty sure there's not really anything else we can do on the first day. Come, Pikmin, bring battery. Okay, good. Bringing the treasure to our rusty as hell ship. There's some weird angel on the side for some reason. Interesting. This thing really is rusty. But it's fine. It is fine. Wow, 280 units of money. The courage reactor. first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. I'll end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Okotate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creature. All the Pikmin are already safe and sound. There we go. Today's report. One treasure. And 20 Pikmin. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. Don't worry, we'll pay off that debt in no time. However, more importantly, this game has also my favorite feature. When you encounter new creatures and stuff, read about them, among other things. The dwarf red bulborb and Saurus Doculi Rusus are actually from the breadbug family. Though initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug, close relative to the vanilla breadbug, relation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation, obfuscation by prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. I won't read the descriptions of everything, probably, but I do like this because you can just look at the creatures in the environment and then you can throw carrots at them. It amuses me. I don't know where we're getting all the carrots, mind you. But there you go. You can also throw carrots at these, even though it does nothing. Anywho, then there's also the treasures, which you can look at if you just want to have a better view. Now, Almar has his own notes on treasure, usually related to the area you found it. But with that said, we are going to the area selection, and we are going back to the Valley of Repose. Where we have more treasure to get, don't we? Yes, we do. We've also more men to pick, but, you know. Whoa. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? Truer words have never been spoken. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. Demand they get to work immediately. And oh boy, I will. For it is time. Yes, yes. Let's go. That pellet's not grown yet. Why would you go over there? Get that one. Need more slave labor if we are to get treasures. So onward we go. Good. Very good. Alright. Put them over there. And we definitely do have enough to flatten the bag. We just need to wait for them to deliver the goods. Come on, get now. Oh, that's a $5. Even better. Now we can flatten that bag and move on. Ooh, a shiny can. Well, maybe it's not like shiny, but could be. Maybe with like some oil or polish. I'm sure it's valuable regardless. Bring me the can. Don't have one short again. I need more. Excellent, excellent. And we're almost at all we can do on this area for this day. Almost. That is a significant amount. So what we will do is we will have half of them transport the new treasure. Half of them need to work on this wall. Riddle me this, who built that snowman? Curious. The other question is, could you possibly guess what this treasure is going to be named? What hit product this is going to be? To hit the shelves of Tokotate? I don't actually remember offhand, but I have an idea. Maybe. Yes, they've destroyed the wall. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When massed, their might is ferocious. Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? You use buttons to do things, and then things get done. Wow, that's great, robot. Anyway, the treasure's almost here. Excellent. Utter scrap, because it has probably no actual use. But it's valuable. It's literally metal. So there's that. And now, we get to one of the best features of Pikmin 2. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie on the ground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear, the leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod, too. I'll return any Pikmin outside of that group to the Onion. Approach the hole, press A to jump in. Caves. Time doesn't pass while you're in caves, and they can be quite expansive. Lots of treasures and enemies. And also really cool designs. Yes, we are in a cave. Hello. Speaking my heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of a treasure is tantalizing. I'm not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. Well, look at you go supporting us. Anywho. That is a big, I suppose that would be a normal-sized orange. And it is the citrus lump. Which, I mean, yes, that is what it is. It's also as valuable as the can. Take all of it back to the ship. Will that say spicy ginger ale? You know, what was the original treasure? I can't remember now. Like, every treasure is product placement in the original, but obviously licenses and all that, blah blah blah. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold, but I do not think beasts will be worth much. So every bit adds up. See, look, watch this. Boom. That was 2 Pokos. Ah, yes, the quenching emblem. I am actually really curious. Oh, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. I'll just put it in that, because I'm not gonna bother showing it on the final-ish stream of Pikmin 2. I will also launch an emulator copy, so we can actually look at all the original treasures. But basically, this used to be a 7-Up app, which is kind of funny. But yeah, pretty much anything that could be branded was in the original Pikmin 2. But look, more cave. The hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall blah 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 camera. Alright, well here we go. Further into the cave. Wonderful. Very wonderful. Final floor. Nice of it to let you know. Door. And what is this? Oh, it's half of a globe. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Not even 100 red Pikmin. In fact, conveniently, it needs 101. However, will we transport that? How could we possibly transport such a heavy object? It's madness. I'm sure we'll find a way. Oh, there's some flowers down here. We kind of recognize them from Pikmin 1, but they are purple this time. Astounding, a flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. Yearn to be lost within. We got Pikmin sprouts. Purple Pikmin, in fact. The chonky Pikmin. A purple Pikmin. It has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. What kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Palomar, as being an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers and trees. Perhaps there are others. Oh. They are stronger. But the question is, how much stronger? You might in fact ask. Oh. We're gonna find out. We've already almost got 10% of the debt cleared off. We're doing amazing. If we were to throw a single purple, he has a strength of 10 of his Pikmin fellows. So now we have the strength of 124 moving us. Although the purples are very, very slow. We'll get it there eventually, though. Were you not? Ah, yes. The globe is here. Or the half globe. The spherical atlas. Which, I mean, yes, that is very apt. There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere, retrieving data. Error, I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I'll input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. That weird powering down sound effect was the sound of letting you know that there's no more treasures in the cave. But yes. Ooh. We and the humming Pikmin are leaving, but we have got everything. Oh. Astounding, water shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Indicated is enough power to launch you into the air. AKA, out of the cave. And so out of the cave we shall go. Look at all that beautiful progress. Valley of Repose. You successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. You must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. Gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. Send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. And then I shall immediately send you a new message. Since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. But you still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. They literally, like, go out of their way to advertise that point, considering the last game you did not have unlimited time. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Nice, relaxing pace of treasure gathering. And off we go. Today's report. Boom. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hoppertoad Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! That is the great mindset to have. Now, our new area is the Awakening Wood. Although we can also throw carrots at him. Wake up. And now you can watch them eat without losing all your Pikmin, and fail to eat the carrots just under his feet. It is like kind of neat just to see the enemy's behavior. But yes, we are going to the Awakening Wood. And the Awakening Wood is definitely... I'm sure most of you, if you were here for Pikmin 1, might recognize it yet not recognize it. Warning, it should please you to know, the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. Confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. We can call the purples out from here. Oh. Yes, I agree, Louis. So this area is actually, while changed, it still is an area from Pikmin 1. It is, the Forest of Hope. What now? The peculiar languages of the Pikmin creatures, they form groups of color, blah blah blah, yeah. Control stuff. We don't need, because we have already done control stuff. Well, hey there, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Into what is still the best Pikmin so far, in my opinion. We just kind of got started. I adore this game. It's a revisit. I've played this a lot. Pikmin 1 was one of the first games I've got on Gamecube, and it was always special to me. The series became one of my favorites. I am playing through all of them in anticipation for 4, because it looks really nice, and I'm very, very excited for it. I take that bug. Alright, get to picking. We're about to be interrupted by the robot again, I'm sure. Oh no. We have a problem. The onion ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? And now it seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. But didn't you note that no more than 100 will venture onto the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. It is a mystery. Is that everyone? Carry that faster. The bugs. I guess they do not come yet. To work, yeah. Alright, you have the honor of handling this task all by yourselves. Anyway, as I was saying for our people who have not seen Pikmin 2, you may vaguely recognize this is the landing site from Pikmin 1. Come down. There would have been water over here. Where you fought the, bird. There are 4 areas in this game, and 3 of them are areas from the previous game. Which is kind of clever. There's nothing wrong with that, especially the way they do it. It's all new. Very interesting. Right, I think, yeah. One might see there's an eyeball on that flower. Moderately suspicious. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Oh, I need more purples than the amount I have. Excuse me, are you slacking off? That will not do. Well, that creature's defeated, and we've got another cave. And we've got poison. Poison preventing our progress. However will we deal with that? I suppose we just won't. Wow, those 2 Pikmin are taking their time. Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. Like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. You must share the information with Louis, who is standing right next to me and definitely saw this and heard you talking. Thank you, computer. Very cool. I think. Wow, you berry. Astounding, this red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me more specimens. Sure, my movements are not overly efficient, but, you know, even though I've played this like 5 times, it's such a charming game. I have no interest in, like, super seriously speedrunning it. I mean, I've gotten pretty good time the last time I played them, I'm pretty sure. I beat 1 yesterday in only 14 days, but I'm sure I could have done better. I tried. Sunseed Berry. Which, you know, Sunseed Berry is actually a much better name than Strawberry. Because, I don't know if you've noticed, but strawberries, they're not made of straw. So, I don't like that name for that fruit. I like Sunseed Berry. Come on, get me my fruit. After they deposit these fruits, then we will go into the cave. Ah yes, berry juice.
Captain Orlemon, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion called the Ultra Spicy Spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Go on, spray it on your Pikmin. No idea what it'll do, but just do it. Go on. Yes, do it now. We'll do that later. But basically, it, I mean, it buffs your Pikmin. I was trying to find a better way to describe that. I like to say it enrages your Pikmin. Like Barbarian Rage, because that's basically what it is. So we are going in this cave. A deep, dark cave. Biological sensors are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. Sound sensors pick up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Showing extreme heat pockets, you may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? They probably are, because I'm sure Olimar would have logged that the red Pikmin are immune to fire. But the caves are nice, and they tell you what they need, so you can always double-check out of the 4 various hazards that there are. A hole of beasts. Alright. I am so happy that Pikmin 4 has caves. Caves are probably my actually favorite thing from this game. Alright. Don't see anything. Oh, but now there are bugs. We will destroy them for daring to oppose us. Oh, what could this familiar-looking treasure be, I wonder? Never seen anything like it in all of me life. It is the Stone of Glory. Yes, I dare say that is a very appropriate name. That is all the treasures on this floor. So that sound effect, there's a reason that sound effect plays. Kinda. I mean, I don't understand why it plays before you have a certain item. Where it would make sense for that sound to play. But regardless, you hear that sound, you know you got all the treasure on the floor. You're good to move on to the next. And here we are on sub-level 2 of the whole. Very good. Oh look, more purple Pikmin. So got some nectar. We will save for right now. I don't know if it's the case with all caves and all floors. In fact, it shouldn't be all floors, but I am pretty sure that there is some degree of randomization for the caves as well. Like, the layouts can be different. They'll have the same treasures, and I believe the same enemies, but like I said, the layout could be random. Oh, we got more Poiples. Where's me nectar? I'm gonna try to get as many as possible. Only kind of worked. Where is treasure? There's definitely a treasure on this floor. Go there. There wasn't not a treasure on this floor, was there? I mean, visually, there does not appear to be one. I guess there wasn't one. Strange. To be fair, I don't exactly remember every fine detail of this game as many times as I played it. Here we go. All the beasts, sub-level 3. Yes, there's those fire hazards we were talking about. The fire hazards are less important in this game. Primarily because you can actually destroy them. And if you really wanted to, you could just time it and break them with non-red Pikmin. That, and you can put out the fire with the whistle, so... Technically speaking, you don't need red Pikmin. Just convenient. Oh, Nintendo. Wow. Never heard of that company. I don't think they exist on Aquatate. And no enemies on this floor either. And this is the Cosmic Archive. Don't know what it's holding. 1986? It's definitely a game. I don't recognize it, because obviously I am not from Japan or Japanese. And, I did not play games when they came on the old floppy disks. Couldn't tell you what game that's supposed to be. I can tell you what this is. It is a piece from a very confusing game. And I would say that is very inappropriate. Given how I feel about Majonger, I feel that's a very appropriate name for this thing. The Strife Monolith. Alright, well, we are making good progress in getting plenty of treasure. Come, gentlemen. We must delve deeper. Deeper. Excellent. Sub-level 4 of the Hold of Beasts. which is not the last floor. I was wondering if it was, but it is in fact not. Soon, though. Very soon. On this floor we have... maybe we have enemies finally? I hear snoring. And I don't think that's me. Excuse me. Oh, those things. Very disgusting bugs. Make the Pikmin panic if they're too close. But the purple Pikmin just annihilate them with the shockwave. Every Pikmin has a flower now. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Hello, sir. Now riddle me this. How did that creature eat that device? And yes, that is a Nintendo branded card because Nintendo has been around since the 1900s. They made toys and related things. The Game & Watch, the Dream Architect. Actually, I think Nintendo was around since the 1800s. Late 1800s. Need to refresh my Nintendo history. What could this mystical card be called? Yeah, actually, Nintendo has been around a long time. The Luck Wafer. They used to make cards and toys and stuff. Back in the very olden days. You know, let's just see. Nintendo was founded in 1889. So, yes, while they are a video game company primarily now, they were around before video games were definitely a thing. Alright. All the treasures, all of our beautiful flowers. We're going deeper. Gotta go deeper, Luigi. I'm sorry, Louis. Also, fun fact. Olimar, if you took out the L and rearranged the letters, his name is Mario. Can't really do that with Louis, but it's clear that if Olimar is Mario, Louis is Luigi. The final floor. Pikmin 2 also actually has way more bosses. Like, that. Hello. It is time to wake up before I wish to destroy you. Its method of attack. Truly frightening. And effective. Wonderful. Ah, yes. Now, what could that be used for? How bizarre, this device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hokotate cannot come soon enough. Well, you're gonna hold that repulsive creature because it's actually worth, like, 15, I think. Zoop. I was correct, it was worth exactly 15. Prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach the treasure. So that sound effect, when, technically that sound effect makes more sense now, because that's the treasure gauge powering down when you got all the treasure. And I believe we got all the treasure in the cave. Cave complete. Yeehaw. And now with 25 purples, we can definitely crush that other bag. Wow, 20% of the debt recovered in 3 days. Now, if only that could be us with the house. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Push down the bag. Kill the creature. Oh, we've got another cave. Sure. We will get to shortly. Relatively shortly. And so collect some berries while I'm here. Them damn berries. Alright. Now I believe no, but considering it's Friday, that doesn't surprise me. All I heard was that the appraisal got done, which, again, it's Friday, so... The financial stuff is probably going to take more than a few days. Astounding, my metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? Exploration pod? Yeah, basically, you can abandon the cave safely to save your Pikmin, but not the treasure. Oh no, what is that fourth icon? Could that be that disgusting purple poison we've been seeing? However, will we overcome this poison? It is a mystery. Listen, sometimes you gotta work a little harder for your fun stuff in a video game.
a bit further into an hour, and then we'll see. When I was talking about caves with cool backgrounds, or just like cool designs, this is an example. Like, this is just kind of cool, in my opinion. Lord knows what this cave is supposed to be, other than some very rusty metal. Some purple sand on it, but, you know. There you have it. Very good. Zoop. Alien billboard. I mean, technically, most products can be considered billboards, the way they're designed. So it's not wrong. I'm just gonna jump down through this hole in the solid rusty metal, which will lead deeper into the solid rusty metal, I think. I think that's how it works. Solid rusty metal cave. Called the White Flower Garden, interestingly enough. Look. We got our elephant friends are back. And now he is dead. Very convenient that it takes only a single purple Pikmin to carry one of these. Alright, it takes like a single purple Pikmin to carry a lot of stuff. Like that heart-shaped jewel. And probably that bottle cap. Granted, they're not going to carry it very quickly, but it does only take the one purple Pikmin to carry it. So we'll give them some help because they're very, very slow. Probably should help him too. Heart-shaped gem. Petrified heart. Why, yes, that is in fact what it is. Kinda. Coconut water. The drought ender. Yes, this bottle cap will end droughts just by showing the imagery of a drink. That's right, robot. Right. Further into the rusty metal cave. We must go further, deeper. No, we're not hanging over a rusty abyss this time. That is a weird plant. You can't actually collect it, but it is still weird. Well, it's not really a plant. I'm pretty sure it's just literally an LED light or something. Oh, we've got white flowers now. White flowers. A flower so deep underground blooms so robustly. How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into the flower, yet again. What could it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means we get white Pikmin now. Incredible, a white Pikmin. It is tiny, but looks distinctly swift. Its eyes are an unseemly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Palomar, and must be an entirely new type. Data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. Well, basically, they can tolerate poison. They're fast, but weaker. And, if consumed, they do a bit of damage to the consumer. That's basic. Oh, they also have another fun trait that we're about to discover as soon as I find the direction we're supposed to go. Amazing, the white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allowed them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Why, yes. Yes, it does. Get down from there. It's my nectar. Well, with the power of white Pikmin, we can break down those poisoned gates and collect another half of a globe. How fortuitous. Then we can go to a new area. It's also fortuitous. The Super Stick Textile. Again, a very appropriate name for what it is. Alright, well, with the power of white Pikmin, we venture onwards. They find the way to go again. Through these rusty caves. And down we go. Excellent. Oh look, poison. And however will we deal with that? While they're dealing with that, we're gonna take a look over here. Find nothing. Make sure there's no enemies, which I don't think there are. So if you want to look at how much faster white Pikmin carry stuff, zoom, there they go. Going at the speed of light. Night Lip Balm, aka Survival Ointment. I mean,
I wouldn't go so far as to say that chapstick is necessary for survival, but that's fair enough. Now, what are they gonna say about the mushroom? The toxic toadstool. Oh, yes, it's also worth not a lot. But to be fair, it's just a shitty mushroom, so. Yeah. So, nothing else. That's what I mean by some randomization, because I'm pretty sure at least one of the things could have spawned on top of that log. Which, it's not like a lot of randomization or overly important, but it's just kind of neat in a way. I believe sub-level 5 is the last level of the White Flower Garden. Why, yes, it looks like it is. Which means we might encounter something dangerous. Good thing I am a professional. What could we encounter that would threaten us? That would dare oppose us? It's our good friend, Burrowing Snagret. Yeah, I want him to slowly get out of the ground so I can swarm him. That'd be ideal. And indeed it worked, because he's dead. As soon as he comes up, they'll be dead. Probably. A giant glove. Well done, Captain Ottawa. You defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by the beast, wasn't it? Yes, it was, and you're going to carry it. As well as the head. Very successful cavern trip, if I do say so myself. And what is the giant glove for these gentlemen, you say it is? The 5-man knapsack. This material looks comfortable. How is it to match the boss's favorite sleeping bag? Seam test, conclusive cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press R to take a nap. How excellent. The most useful of items that we have gotten. There we go, all flowers yet again. Another cave complete, with even more debt erased. Yes. Very good, I'd say. Almost 30% done with the debt. In 3 days. Perhaps it will be once we gather that globe, if we have enough time to do so. Let us very quickly hurry to the gate. We may or may not have enough time. Yes, it largely depends on how fast they break this, which doesn't look like we'll be getting it today. Now, if I was a professional speedrunner, we would have gotten it today. But I am neither professional nor speedrunner of Pikmin, or most things. So, we will definitely have to come back here for another day and get some other stuff done. Probably, I mean... Ship is just right there. We've got a bridge to build, but... I said the... White Pikmin have a bit of work left to go on this wall. It is seeming as if they cannot do it in time. Which would be unfortunate. But... no, they're not gonna do it. We don't have enough white Pikmin. Damn wall. Oh yes, computer, I do know it's sundown. All of the Pikmin to you. Planet's in need of nocturnal life forms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Oh no. I'm sure it'll be fine. I fear more that these Pikmin do my bidding and break this wall down. Well, I shouldn't have called them back because they got up by the poison. Whatever those poison generators even are. Why yes, I do realize that's a globe. This object is highly similar to the one you found in the Valley of Repose. Examining this further, I may be able to circulate new planetary data. That's great. But I've accidentally lost 2 Pikmin. Which is not so great, but, you know. Question is, what 2 Pikmin did I lose? And the answer is, I don't know. If it's red, don't care. It'd be more unfortunate if they weren't red. As you notice, the white and purple Pikmin don't have onions. So there's only one way to replenish their numbers, and it's by going back to caves where you can find them. It looks like... well, based on the fact that I have a even number of purples, I'm gonna say it was 1 purple and 2 reds. Or 1 purple and a red. Very unfortunate. What's progress all about? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. And use a close-up view with the button on the controller. Wait, I'm going back. Did not mean to do that. We encountered a lot of new creatures. You can even look at the plants and see what they are. Including that plant. Well, that's actually a plant. And then there's that, which pretends to be that plant. I like the bosses, but I don't actually think you can wake this one up to get them to do stuff. This is an Empress Bulblax. Alright, well. Back to the Awakening Wood. Or we have a globe to find, and perhaps there's other things we can attend to. I don't think there's too much we can do besides get the globe, which would be unfortunate, but I mean... oh well. I think there's a few things we can do. Maybe one thing. Good morning, the white Pikmin are launched with the purple ones in my home. The two types are sleeping well and do not quarrel. I have made them most comfortable. Yes. Very good. Well, I need them. I like having the purples, because it makes fighting creatures very easy. Very nice. Very nice. Actually, there's at least a few treasures I can get. That thinking of. So we do have a treasure sensor going off, so what could it be? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, well, it's not there. It's actually over there. Is a bulb, a flower, presumably. But let's see what it's actually called. The Pilgrim Bulb. Interesting. Now I am going to get ready to put the Pikmin to work yet again. Finishing that bridge and getting the globe. Alright, there's some disgusting creature eating my berries. So you know what we're gonna do about that. We're gonna kick its ass. And boy, is it a disgusting creature, alright. That's fine. So what we will do is right. Get them started on breaking that. Here, we will get this. Oh, I want to complete this bridge first. And technically they can go the long way around, but I might as well have them do that. And there are more bridges here, but we do not have blue Pikmin, which is unfortunate. I think this will be the last one. It sure was. Now, we will go check in on the white Pikmin that are breaking that other gate. Good. Work harder. There's another cave, but it is blocked by an electric fence. So there's still little that can be done up there. I'm pretty much mostly gonna have them break the gate. I'll probably just gather some more berry stuff and go from there. Geographic projection. This hemisphere also contains a hidden microchip. I'll attempt to decrypt the stored data. Coding complete. As I surmise, this chip contains additional topographic data. It will shall be called the survey chart. And 30% of the data has been recovered already. Look at us go. Such wondrous employees we are. I'll let them tend to that. This should be done soon. Any minute now. There we go. Now break the poison. Thank you kindly. Oh my lord. Alright. And with these gentlemen, we shall transport that. And gather this purple type of berry. Granted, they have no shortcut back, because we can't unlock the shortcut without blue Pikmin, who are behind that fence that is charged with the electricity. So it will be, in fact, a hot minute before we have access to other Pikmins. Astonishing. This purple berry contains an ultra bitter essence. It does not appear in blah blah blah. I'll research it. And what could this cue be called? The Chance Totem. I mean, yeah. Chance Totem. I don't know what the max of any of the sprays is, but we're gonna get some more. That last berry should give us 1 unit of spray. It is the Ultra Bitter Spray. Approach enemies and spray. The Ultra Bitter Spray basically will turn enemies temporarily to stone, making them much easier to fight, suffice to say. Well, I'm going to have them collect some more berries, just, so I can get some use out of this day. While they're doing that, take a listen to the music for just one neat little feature. So, obviously we have this music for Olimar. Let me wait till it gets into the main melody again. Oh, let's go to Louis. They basically change the overworld music depending on who you're playing as slightly. I believe that's the case for cave music as well. Of course, it didn't really hang on the main melody enough to illustrate my point. I don't know, I think it's fairly obvious. We throw some Pikmin up here. Probably way more than enough. I was gonna give Olimar some more. For the purpose of having more to get more berries. But it is almost the end of the day, so it's not like we will get too much more value from it. Just for simplicity's sake, I am just going to gather them up, and I will only focus on getting potentially one more of bitter sprays. You might not be able to get a bitter spray. Berries are not repopulating fast enough.
unfortunately. But we are almost there. Yeah, that's good enough. 41 and 54, so we have all of them. I'm taking a nap. Carry me back to the onion. Really the only point of that knapsack that we got, I guess. A quick trip back to the onion if you want. Well, we are ready to go to the next area. And thankfully, when we go to the next area, we can get a new Pikmin. Hello, good work so far. I hereby promote you to assistant manager, which means you can divide up work to Louis. Wowee, like I wasn't already doing that. The perplexing pool. Due to the time, and the fact that we are approaching the 2-hour mark, we actually will be calling it here shortly. But I want to have a creature that's not annoying. I wanna take a look. It's not super visible here, but as I said, 3 of the 4 areas in Pikmin 2 are from Pikmin 1, and it's not Valley of Repose, obviously. Pikmin 1 did not have a snowy area. What if this camera is better? Maybe. I think these showcase areas where you look at creatures don't 100% capture the accuracy of the zone, but you can get a general idea looking around. Especially the sheer amount of water, the fact that it's called the perplexing pools. Yes, this was the distant spring in Pikmin 1. And that distant spring is where we will be going when we return with Pikmin 2 tomorrow. So it'll be after Final Fantasy V, since I did not play that at all today. So, that Pikmin 2, an absolutely lovely and wonderful game. It is definitely going to be longer than Pikmin 1, though I wouldn't say it's a long game. It just has more content, but still, when you know what you're doing, you can get through it quite quickly. But it has a real challenge mode, which might take more time. Whether I stream all of the challenge mode or not, I'm not sure. We'll decide that later. For now, though, I want to thank each and every one of you who showed up. I hope you enjoyed. You're looking forward to more Pikmin 2, Final Fantasy. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And if I don't see you, wonderful rest of the weekend. So, as always,